What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from Geekster Labs, and this video is brought to you by Sell Cashier, and they compare iPhone prices to get you top dollar for your used iPhone. So if you'd like to sell your iPhone, check out the link in the description below. So guys, the product I'm going to be showing you today is 3 cases that were sent to me from Speck, and these are all cases for the iPhone 11 Pro. Now, I have been rocking Speck cases since like the iPhone, I don't even know, 3G. One of my very favorite cases was always the Speck candy shell. I don't believe they offer that case anymore, but these cases are kind of like the evolution of the candy shell. And so all of these ones here retail for under $40, depending on where you purchase them, whether it's from their website or if you want to purchase them from Amazon. I'll have a link down below if you want to get them from Amazon. But they're all of them retail for the same price. So obviously we have the Stay Clear, which is the clear one. We have the Presidio Grip and the Presidio Pro. So the Grip and the Pro are both available in 5 different colors. Obviously I have the light blue here and I have the navy blue on the Pro. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these cases out and kind of show you some close-ups on what it looks like on the iPhone Pro 11. And so let's get into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop in the phone into the case. So all of these cases are snapback cases right there, as you can see. And one of the things they do mention on the site is that these all feature their microband protection. So that's kind of like an antimicrobial protection coating that's placed on all these phones. These cases basically means it's going to help it fight bacteria, because God forbid anybody wash their hands when they touch things. So phones can be probably the nastiest, grossest thing that you probably own, because you're constantly having it in your hand and touching things and touching the phone. So this has a coating on it to kind of help protect and getting from bacteria growing on it and things like that. So that is one thing to consider. These are also drop tested up to 13 feet, and I'm glad they drop tested, because I'm certainly not going to do a drop test with my iPhone 11 Pro, but they all meet that standard for 13 feet drop tested, so that's kind of cool. So like I said, this is the baby blue version that we have right here, and as you can see, everything pretty much lines up real closely. So let me show you all the ports and accessibility. So when you get to the side right here, we have the mute switch, which is a nice large opening, and these cases are also available for the Max and the regular iPhone 11 as well. All 3 of these cases that I'm showing you guys. We get to the side here, we have the switch here for the up and down rocker for the volume. So those, you can feel the click right through the case, no issues with that. Has this really nice grip, hence the name Presidio Grip. This coating, this rubberized coating that goes around the whole phone, which does a really good job of keeping it in your hands nice and grippy, but also when you put it on a table, it doesn't move around a lot either, so that's kind of nice. So it has this kind of cool pattern on that. Get to the bottom, we have a nice large opening for your lightning connector, your microphone, and your speaker. It's a pretty big opening here, so even if you have any lightning connectors that are non-Apple ones, not like maybe they're slightly larger, they should fit in there just fine. It's a pretty large opening. Get to the side here, we have the sleep awake button. No issues with that. You can still feel the click through that as well, so that's very sensitive and good to go. Then we get to the back with that huge opening there for the camera. No issues with bounce back or anything with the flash. Everything works pretty well with this case. No issues whatsoever as far as the lenses touching, seeing the edge of that. I know with the super ultra wide lens that the phone does offer now, that some people are probably gonna be a little more worried or paranoid about the case probably showing up in that, but no issues with this. And you can kind of see the thickness of the case. It's not super thick, but it will provide some really good drop protection. And as far the 4 corners of the phone, everything will be really well protected. And it does have a lip on the front of the case, as you can see right here. So if it is face down on the table, it is not touching the glass screen. There is a nice edge of it right there. So that is the Grip. Let's check out the Pro. Alright, so here is the Pro, and like I said, this is available in 5 different colors. This is the navy color right here. I just want to show you the inside. If you can see that there's all these like interesting raised ridges, and that's kind of what helps with that drop protection, to kind of make sure it absorbs impact if it was to fall when your phone is inside the case. But these are basically the same shells as the Grip, but obviously this is a different texture. So this is like a really nice matte finish to it. Has like a real good, nice look to it. That's one of the downfalls to those really glossy cases like the candy shell, which used to be one of my favorite Speck cases, is it would scratch up really easily. Like you could see it right away because it was such a glossy, shiny finish. But when it's matte like this, it's going to be a little more forgiving, and it's not going to show all those scratches quite as easily. But all the ports and everything line up pretty much exactly the same, because it's basically the same shell as the Grip case. As you can see, all the buttons, everything lines up. Same type of slight lip on the front of it right here as well, so you can kind of see. So if it is face down on the table, it's not touching the screen at all on this one. But yeah, really nice, smooth looking case. I kind of like the Pro actually. So this one also retails, like I said, for under 40 bucks. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Stay Clear case, which obviously is a clear case. And so this is probably the perfect option for those of you that maybe you purchased the green iPhone or you have the gold iPhone and you really want to showcase that color to go straight through the case. Well, this is the case for you. Basically the same exact shell as the other ones. It's pretty bulky, good drop protection, good back protection, everything, but it is completely clear. So all the ports and everything are basically the same spots as the other one before, and you can actually see through the sides, which is pretty cool. So everything lines up. No issues with the camera, the flash, all those types of things. Same type of lip on the front of it, so it is not touching the front, the glass of the screen whenever you do place your phone face down. So that is the Stay Clear case. Like I said, also retails for under 40 bucks, and I'll put links down below in the description if you guys want to purchase any of these cases from Speck. I just want to give another quick shout out to our sponsor, SrJaZk, and if you guys are looking to get cash for your used iPhone, it's very simple, fast, and secure. You just go to their site, you get a quote, you ship your phone to them for free, and then you get paid. It's that simple. So like I said, I'll have a link in the description to make that really easy for you to find, to check out SrJaZk. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video review.